What is it, my friends? So let's talk about Loki. It just had its first episode, and let's break down everything that just happened in a show that I didn't think anything could top the weirdness of WandaVision, but here we are. So pretty much it picks up right after we saw Loki in Endgame when he took the Tesseract and just vanished. What we find out is that actually that the timekeepers are like, no, you just violated all of this. And we find out that the timekeepers actually are the people, entities, whatever you want to call them, or as Loki actually did end up calling them here, three space lizards are actually like in control of everything that happens and they let it happen. So Loki pretty much is like, so nothing was very much so random or there was nothing left to fate. Everything was already planned out as it should happen, and here we are. So Loki pretty much is just like, okay. Now, one thing we have to also understand after this episode is that this isn't the Loki that we saw have his redemption arc with Thor and everything and actually get killed by Thanos. This is another Loki because this is a Loki that is the Loki right after Avengers, so a little bit more hard headed and more mischievous than ever. So, this is a Loki that you loved from Avengers. So this Loki actually goes on with Owen Wilson's character, Agent Mobius, in an effort to try and help him hunt another variant who is very much so violent. What ends up happening is that Loki has a sort of therapy session in this first episode where he comes like face to face with who he is and why he does what he does, and pretty much we're just all there witnessing him unravel all of his basic demons, you could say. And now we're with a Loki who is about to have to help Agent Mobius with this mysterious variant. Now we do see the variant is hooded and we see it cause some chaos at the end, and now we're just wondering who could this be? Well, it turns out it is actually another variant of Loki that is wreaking havoc in the timelines, and that's where we're left here. We're left here now to finally get to witness this Loki maybe in the next episode, but I really feel they're gonna try and make it a whole thing before we even get to see what this variant looks like. So a very, very interesting episode. We can tell just from this that things are about to get crazy and they're gonna be interesting to watch. So I'm very much so excited to see how that's gonna play out. What are your thoughts on this episode? Let me know below. But there are rumors saying that the hooded figure is actually going to be none other than Lady Loki. And according to the rumors, it will actually be played by Sophia DiMartino. And I think that that is a very good choice if that's who we're going for. Could definitely see Sophia and Tom Hiddleston face to face. Would definitely be an interesting take on that. So, um, that's according to rumors and speculations and people who've said that they've seen the costume and all that. I'm not sure. Take it with a grain of salt. But I could definitely see her as Lady Loki. And I think that would make an interesting premise, of course, as well. And I mean, I'm all here for a female Loki and seeing them maybe branch out of this. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. But I thought that this first episode was very much so interesting as well, with the whole timekeepers and everything, and how they actually were okay because they knew that the Avengers had to time travel and all of that, and they're just like, yeah, we allowed all of that to happen pretty much. And I think that's going to be something interesting to see as well throughout this, and I think that we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more of the MCU be played out here in some sort of way, which I'm very much so excited to see. I'm not too sure exactly what this hooded figure is trying to do. The last scene, of course, that we see is 1859, Oklahoma. Some hunters are trying to find the hooded figure, and what this figure is doing is actually drilling oil in the past to get rich. So I'm not sure if this is something that's just going to be like, I want to be like a powerful megalomaniac, whatever, or if there's something more to this that's actually going to happen. I think that should be something that's going to be interesting to find out. Where did this Loki come from, and what does it want exactly? One of the also things that I liked about this was actually Agent Mobius. I think Owen Wilson adds a certain element to this show that goes very well with how zany and over the top I think things are about to get, and I'm excited to see how it plays out. Now, this show is being said to be the best of the MCU, and that's going to be interesting to see because I really enjoyed WandaVision. I thought Falcon and the Winter Soldier was a very, very good show as well. So, Disney's just been on a roll with this show, and I'm excited to see how this one's going to play out. But, anyways, let me know your thoughts below on this Loki show. What did you think of the first episode? Are you excited for what comes next? What do you think comes out of this? I really feel that this is going to mess more with the timelines as well. And as we get closer to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I think all of this timeline hopping, as well as with Wanda and what we're about to see with the new Spider-Man film, is just going to add on more to that Multiverse of Madness, where I think the whole MCU is going to change after that. And I think it's going to be a very, very interesting thing to witness. But yeah, I will be covering each episode as it premieres. I don't know if I'll be as fast as this one, but definitely trying to catch it because anytime there's a Marvel show, spoiler galore. So you just have to catch it as soon as it comes out, because that happened with WandaVision, the first episode. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm just going to have to catch it as soon as it comes out, because it's so hard to like not check up on social media and you forget, and then bam, spoiler right there. So I'm gonna be trying to catch it as soon as it drops. This one's gonna drop on Wednesdays now instead of Fridays, so that's kind of interesting right there. But I'm excited nonetheless. I think it should be about 10 episodes as well. So anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think this Loki wants, the other variant, and do you think it's actually going to be Lady Loki? Let me know your theories down below. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers, so close to that. Check out my other videos on The Conjuring. I still have some other videos I've been meaning to upload, a little bit behind, just trying to balance so many things. It's impossible. But I will be getting those videos out pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. As always, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you check out all my other videos. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications, because YouTube likes to be funny about notifying people, so I've heard. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive. And if you haven't already, go check out the video on the left. Make sure you're subscribed, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.